Freeman. I live in Multnomah Village with my partner Ben, who's here, and our 2 kids. A little about me: I'm a government transition and community safety expert. I have 15 years of public service under my belt. I started my public service as a Peace Corps volunteer in Central Asia, and then I went on to work for a decade for the U.S. government's Office of Transition Initiatives. I worked overseas in over a dozen countries to support governments and communities to navigate government transitions in places like Afghanistan, Syria, and Nigeria. I worked with the best people in the world all over the world. These were the people who were working under amazingly difficult circumstances to make their communities better. And I was inspired by them, and that's why I decided to actually shift my career from working internationally to working locally. And for the last 2.5 years, I worked for the city. I worked on initiatives to address our most pressing safety challenges. I led gun violence reduction initiatives that resulted in reducing gun deaths by 20% since its peak in 2022. I worked on innovations to our first responder system, like Portland Street Response, that are working on sending the right responder to calls for service when people are in crisis. I'll be honest though, I'm showing up today feeling worried about democracy. I have a lot of practice in my life finding hope and inspiration in dark times, and today I'm worried. Anybody else kind of worried about democracy today? So I've spent my career looking for signs of authoritarianism and instability and conflict. And so I'm worried today. So what gives me hope in the midst of these circumstances today? I believe that what Portlanders did when they voted for charter reform is one of the most hopeful things for the development of democracy in America today. I want to be a part of implementing those hopeful reforms. When we stood up collectively and said, we want a government that is more accountable, more responsive, and more participatory, that is inspiring. And who you vote for city council will determine whether our new form of government succeeds. Whether we move forward into our exciting new future or choose in fear to go back to the old ways of the past, where power rests in the hands of a few and where we criminalize our problems, like addiction, mental health issues, and houselessness. I want to be a part of moving us forward through this critical moment because it's the only way we have to go. We literally cannot go backward. And I want to be a part of delivering for Portlanders the foundation of solving our most pressing issues like houselessness, like addiction, like safety, is a vibrant democracy where everyone can participate and where everyone and regular people are represented. And I want to be a part of delivering for Portlanders what you asked for when you voted for charter reform, and I believe I'm uniquely qualified to do so. Again, my name is Lisa Freeman. Thank you.